I can't take it anymore. I just can't go back there. I've heard these exact words time and again from successful people who hit their breaking point chasing their goals. Listen, you might be great at what you do, but that doesn't mean you should keep doing it at the expense of your health. When you get attention, praise, and validation, your ego goes into overdrive, and it can be almost impossible to make necessary changes in your career. And that's when the body steps in. You can only push yourself for so long before something gives. You see, when you sacrifice your core values, your body will stop you from going any farther. You might start experiencing panic attacks. Your relationships could suffer. You could have a health scare, or you might even lose your job because that's what needed to happen to get you back on track. That panic attack or that health scare is your body crying out for change. And you can only override that pain for so long before you just can't do it anymore. I get it. Change is hard, and you have good reason why you ignore those signals your body is sending you. Maybe you override your feelings because you've worked so hard to get to that position in your career. Or maybe you're not in a good financial position to make a change right now. But more often than not, when it comes to burnout, it's the ego and self-worth issues that get in the way of change. You see, your ego can drive you to the point of burnout just to prove your worth to others. Now, reassessing your career when so many of us have lost our jobs due to the pandemic might seem crazy, right? After all, if you've made it through the crisis with your health and your job intact, shouldn't that be good enough? Well, that's definitely good, but how long will you be able to maintain your health when you keep working against your soul? When you set the right goals that fulfill the basic human need for personal growth, for meaning, for connection, you might get tired when you're working towards those goals, but you'll never feel burnt out. But when you chase goals that go against your core values, the price you pay can be some sort of breakdown. I want to show you how you can use the science of Kundalini Awakening Yoga to go for your personal breakthrough and bypass that breakdown altogether. Let's start by understanding what Kundalini really is. Kundalini is a term used in yoga to describe your potential. You see, you have this unlimited energy available to you, and you're not meant to break down or to burn out. You're meant to thrive, even in difficult times. So how do you access that energy? Well, a good place to start when it comes to burnout is to work specifically on the energy center in the body that gets your overactive ego under control. Now, the part of the body that correlates to your ego is the abdominal area. And here's one of the simplest ways to get started. Today, I want to introduce you to a breathing technique that's very characteristic of the Kundalini system called breath of fire. Breath of fire is cleansing and energizing. It strengthens your nervous system, and it works directly on the abdominal area. If you're new to this breathing technique, don't do it for more than 30 seconds at a time. Be sure to start off slow because the cleansing effect can make you feel lightheaded and dizzy. Now, if you're pregnant or if you have uncontrolled high blood pressure, please don't do this practice. So here's how to do breath of fire. You breathe through the nose. Inhale and exhale through the nose and pull the belly back towards the spine on the exhale. Now, to keep yourself from getting confused, remember that when you exhale, you're making your body smaller. So when you exhale, you want your belly button to be pulling back toward your spine. And when you inhale, you want the belly to relax and get big. So we're inhaling and exhaling through the nose, and with every exhale, the belly draws back towards the spine. The inhale simply happens automatically by releasing the tension in the belly. If you feel dizzy at any point, please go ahead and switch to long, deep breathing. Over time, you'll be able to do breath of fire for longer periods of time, And you can even practice this technique throughout your day. You can practice it for anywhere from 1 to 3 minutes at a time. Now, when you incorporate this breathing technique into your yoga practice, which is what we do in Kundalini Awakening Yoga, you can magnify the effects of whatever yoga pose you're doing. And when I say magnify, this is significant because every movement we do in the practice has a corresponding effect on your energy system. That means you can very intentionally clear the blocks that stand in the way of awakening to your Kundalini energy and achieving your potential. I'll tell you more about that, how that all works, in my next video. But for now, are you ready to give Breath of Fire a try? We're gonna practice with the arms at your sides. Spread your fingers wide and pull the shoulders back so the shoulder blades are pressing towards each other and the heart is open. Remember to inhale and exhale through the nose and to pull the belly back towards the spine on the exhale. Are you ready? Inhale through the nose. Exhale. Inhale to begin. Close your eyes. Make sure the shoulder blades keep pressing towards each other. Keep the heart pressing open. Keep the belly pumping powerfully. The belly draws back on the exhale. Deep inhale. Exhale. Deep inhale. And exhale. Relax the arms and slowly open the eyes. Sat Nam.